know what else we got? Eggs. Oh, yeah. Oh, they smell so good. I'm gonna try, Marion. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and save the character, the girl, the sister, the attorney. Although I have a feeling that I'm gonna lose this one. I think you're supposed to lose this one to teach us humility. But I don't know. Probably not. I'm probably overthinking things like I always do. No, you're not. Damn it! I'll be your Graceless. I don't want you to be my sister. No. No. I'm actually terrified by that. That's a whole other fucking game. Oh, mercy. Okay. I'm missing some good times in Discord. That's what's happening right now. Okay, okay. Boom, let's go. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Yeah, maybe you won't. And hey, Tom, how you doing, man? Thanks for the host earlier. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. Actually, hold on a second. I think I'm gonna... Oh, that's the lowest it can go. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah. So what happened to your sister, anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Ah, yes. Hola, partner. The music! They'll say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Oh, that sucks, Retro. I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing? Officer Marshall. Thought I'd come take a look. See it, how the trial's going. See it, how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god. Here it goes. Ah! They got that home ranch locked down tight in a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. But you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? This is like part 3 of the trial. Yeah. But it's the continuation of last night's stream, yes. You could be worrying about Chief Prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow her at her slender neck many a time. Saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth's seen it too, I'd reckon. What is this? What does that mean? What does it mean? In the photograph taken of the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Oh, shit. My brain meats are turning. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If a steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! You shut up, it's true, my brain meats are turning. Okay. Oh my god. I'd like to Resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. What? Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. What happened to Mr. Edgeworth? Well then, I believe it's time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. He's so American. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Knock knock. Who's there? What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. What is this going on? Hey, the temperature was 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Oh, it's you. Say something! You just what? Oh! Sorry I'm late, Aji. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Aji. How you been? Swim much these days? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, Aji. My boy, you have to take time to relax. Yes, indeed. Aji seems to be his nickname for the judge. Oh god, this is... I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Hello, manly Ewok. That name, Jesus Christ. Is that who I think it is? Ah! So you're Righto, the attorney! I've heard good things about you, son. Let's go so... thanks? There is so much subtext in this game, it's not even subtext anymore. So sorry about our little worthy getting all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! Young me missed this. Little worthy? Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Oh shit, and he just... Name's Gant! Damon Gant! Pleased to meet you, everyone! Oh shit, that's the voice I gave the chief of police. To what do we owe this honor today? Kia! It's been over 2 years since you last came into this courtroom, hasn't it? Keep the voice. Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. Ventus, hey, how you doing, man? So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. And to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe! A little worthy's car, no less. The pauses, oh my god. What is that? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What is this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Oh, whoa, what? Chief. What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth? How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? And now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there? Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... You're head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. Look at him doing the hair thing. Oh my god. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. Oh my god. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I see Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Oh, I don't see why not. Could you open it for me, I wonder? Yes? Well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... I cut my finger, Mr. Wright. I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. He wants us to take the fall. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, no. It's doing it for me. Oh, no. Oh, no. The small tag on the knife. Seems to say SL92. What does that mean? Well, I've heard something similar. It's just... Dude. It's evidence from another case! But it's strange. Huh? What is certain? I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters like look like this, somehow. Interesting. Well, let's cut our finger open. What? Don't scare me like that. Whoa, it's broken. I'm the one who's scared. Yes, it is interesting, Marion. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. It's dark red stain. Blood? SL92. Wait. Small tag attached. It's not 675. It's SL-9. Okay. Calvin Klein, CEO, then Chief of Police. Excuse the actions of the police department. Okay. No. Damn. Okay. Goodman. I would like to hear an explanation from the Chief of Police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Yeah, my bad. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence of perfect connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed in the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Wait! There was a murder at the police department! Order! Anyway, we in the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time at 2 different places. Chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Excuse me. Special come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Rhino, but I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Who catch you to his knife, the Goodman? Wait a second. Ah, at last! An honest-to-goodness objection! This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha! An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Archie? This is great! Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12 divided by 2? Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? I got it first try! Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that is written on this knife's tag. Order, order! Well, Chief? Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Rhino. I win? What game is this guy playing? That is the case. It was stolen from the department evidence room. Okay. Ready for the department. We weren't in any shape to do investigation. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. There's evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice! Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. How do you think there isn't a connection here? We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Something happened to the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, Rhino, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter. I understand. You were busy, but with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened in the police department that day? Killed at the police department. See, what a mess. On the same day the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Archie? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. And maybe you can help, Rhino? I suppose I can help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one! This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh, no! Okay, we already know the victim was killed at 5:15. Oh, shit. What do we ask? I should save it, because I was thinking... They said it at the police department. I want to know how the victim was killed. Because where... Oh, well, yeah, it happened at the police department. Where was the... Is that important, though? I feel like how is the important question, but... I also feel like I'm giving Kia, like, heart attacks every time I do something wrong. You're gonna not trust me? Fine, you did technically say it first, so I'll do where. But if it says the police department, then I'm safe scumming. So, tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak of where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Wait a second. I've heard of that. The evidence room? Did he mention that in his testimony just now? It represented evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. Oh, wow. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Choice. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, I'm with it, Rhino. What's your connection? Yes, I'm with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number and the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. What? You two make a good pair! Ah! Not saying a word. Not saying a goddamn word. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Gant ships it, Chief. I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, at all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. The victim's ID number. Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'd be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. He won't tell me their name, after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... 584-2189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8-2. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Oh, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? This tells you something. He was in Edgeworth's car the whole time. Or I don't know. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? Ask me what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something. What does it tell you? Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got... What? And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing. Like you always do. Oh, that's Scarabin Police Department. Prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh ho! Okay, that scared me for a second. Is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? Oh my god. This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Rhino! Personal IDs are top secret! Personnel. Detective Goodman's ID number is 584-2189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait. That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right. Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 584-2189. Oh, wait a second, right. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh! Ho, ho! Oh! Ho! Sharp as a tack, Rhino! Sharp as a tack! But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim! Our victim! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed in the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what you're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location? Well.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Zephyr, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. No, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare? Who informed you yesterday? I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? That's right. Where have you heard that name before? Wait, aha! Oh god, that guy. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. That fucker with a bandaged hand. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Please on evidence room. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. God! Why did your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure that officer is capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Oh. In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning in the court to the court as evidence. Then I... No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? And now what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? You missed so much, Retro. Those awkward stares. Normally submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. Sir, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Rhino over here. Good job, Rhino, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! Oh, geez, Retro, that sucks. Is that his favorite now? I can't. It seems we've come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. But with all those rumors, you were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time. Really? You have my profound apologies, sir. Or Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day after prosecution is requested. Wow. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it is not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Oh, to be continued. Oh my god. Well, they're claiming he ignored evidence, but that officer is the boyfriend. How much you want to bet she's the boyfriend of the dude, or of the lunch lady? His hand was all fucking cut up. His hand was all bandaged. There's something. Oh, there's something up with that guy. I can tell. I gotta find the link though. That's the problem. Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodley, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this, and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. Wrong or Kia, oh god, no! Alright, let's do it. She's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Oh, man. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Apparently she is, but... Oh my god, Kia! Wow! Wow, you're wrong or right. And you might be miles from the truth. Oh my god. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. Was it empty? With water. Okay. My sister, erasing evidence of the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they didn't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals in what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. So here's the fucking thing. Bruce Goodman was killed in the evidence room, okay? Who was killed here? Who indeed? Or a twin? Or it's a planted body and they have only... I'm reaching here. I'm reaching. I don't know. I'm reaching. It's either a twin or it's... Hawk is trying. I'm trying. This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Let's give it a try. Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh, shit. That's for blood reaction. Just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Okay. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... you're shaking. It's my first time seeing real blood. I am tangy as they come. Super tangy. So tangy that I just tickle your tongue. That did not come out right. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? Oh, shit! Why, the bloodstain's location, of course. It's elementary! Huh? Why is that elementary? I mean... That's what you said, some bloodstains here. Oh, wait. I suppose you might think that. What kind of in you? Ah, damn it, I hit the wrong button too fast. Okay, but at least it didn't, like, hurt me. I do not want that kind of info. I will erase that from my mind. Maybe it's the amount of blood that's odd? I definitely think so. Yeah. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have had to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I can mark on the floor plans where we found the bloodstain, okay? She's not going to hurt you. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy, too. I used to have my allowance to buy that. A little testing flip we see from one very proud-looking Emma Sky. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes I fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. Looks like you're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Starr. You only trust your own eyes? Hmm? Not bad, you two. This stale deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Kia! Can we? Ah, damn it! You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starr, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything for that security room right there. I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. Something for her to tell us, but what? Her hand isn't cut. And she's missing a scarf. Not in a trial, no, but it has been helpful with witnesses and stuff as I'm talking to them outside of the trial. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes, it's a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard on the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drank the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. Before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go, or fired? Let's get her, and if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Actually, I need to spray some stuff. This blood must be from when Lana... No, my sister isn't the murderer. But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? I'm gonna show her some stuff, yeah. Retro! And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. This has nothing to do with taking sides. So, this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse. We gotta be thorough. Thorough as fuck. Okay, that's all there is. He found the DS tech. It's infinite alcohol. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife is evidence from that case. The murder weapon. He was due for transfer the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? What should I... Or maybe I talk. No? Damn it. What do I need to present? Picture from the guardroom. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's why I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The whole of my testimony, as it were. There's where the problem starts. Your lying was a problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. There we go. But hasn't it really opened up my eyes to the truth? We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. She had a little beret back there. Oh. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary. It was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. Hey, BG. Now she put food on the beret. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be... Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. I'm still dealing with the case, BG. It's been blown wide open. You have missed a lot. There were 2 murders. Same guy, 2 different locations. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over. And he was demoted. Angel and Jake dated. No. That was the DL6 case, Retro. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There's another side of that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. She's a busy... I don't know if I confused canon or fanfiction. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I came to sell lunches in this accursed office. I came here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. This star's old boyfriends. How many does she have, anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. That's everybody. Officer Marshall in a good mood. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he... are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases. He was so nice. I got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. Oh, yeah. Now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. So Jake Marshall. He definitely... Okay, we need to... Let's see if it works. Hey, don't... You're gonna be my ears. No, my ears! She's babbling about... Hey. Just say... See, here it is. My phone's broken. The phone is broken. I don't know if any of that matters, though. It doesn't. Okay, let's move to police department. I you want to smash. It was yesterday. Detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. Something did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. We got the front desk. Here it is. Kid in an amusement park. Fuck that mascot. Yeah. Why is it broken though? Real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Still writhing around today. Oh god. Let's say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, it's been crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Guard station? A new area. Oh, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Makes my head hurt. Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene. Okay, so you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more investigators or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Okay, so we gotta go to the guard station. Oh god. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. Look at it! Look at this place! Oh my god! According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So, beyond that door is the evidence room. His beverages at work. Yeah, sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Swing door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through there, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself. Yeah, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one would be... just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? A trap for the door. Oh my god! Look at the lasso! Case of a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. I'll get to the trap soon. There's a uniform hanging here. It's more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What's that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Turn it into a hat. Oh, God. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. I can't inspect the bottles. That seems tragic. Texas. Look, on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. That door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Oh, what's that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. No time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Oh no, Gumshoe! Now's no time for despair. Got a criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? So did the detective was killed per department? The perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Oh, yeah, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. The biggest scandal that hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch, pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down to having a good cry. Later. We're up to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Damn it, okay. I can't give him a bite. Where's the, okay. Detention center, okay. This is... So, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Let's not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What is that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Richworth anywhere on the premises? Yeah. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm just a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You... Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you? Oh, excuse me. Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir! What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Oh no. That's gonna get annoying. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir! Sir! Ow. I can hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard in the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Security officer. Well, yeah, it's Officer Marshall. Marshall? Yeah, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah! The heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And then when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Oh, might I ask? What happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky. Yeah, not a similarity between the case and this case and the one in the prosecutor's office. Is that even a real person? First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but are you you are the perpetrator, correct? Kia! Right. Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you had to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, they label me a victim! I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive, and, well, all that. Oh, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Oh, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. Why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. Maybe someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. Next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? I looked down and there was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? Right, Gothic? Hey, Gothic, because what, had disappeared? That's some story. So how the hell was he killed at 5:15 and his body ended up... Wait. He wasn't stabbed at 5:15 in the police department. He was stabbed at 4:15 in the police department. The video, the times that there's gonna be some sort of timestamp on the video, and it's gonna be wrong or something. It's See if there's anything about this. This is for you. I'm scared knife, sir. Okay, I just want to. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. It was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and it was being peeled. Second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. take a look at this. Sorcerer, I really don't have any idea what that is. Edgeworth, sir. That's right. It's a bug to Edgeworth. Okay, let's try going back to criminal affairs. I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. Sophistication, magic, of course. Actually, I would. I think you'd have a lot of fun with the Gothic.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing. So to come back. Damn it. Officer report. About the killing of the police department, right? Chief Police was right about that. But I can't help but think, someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Well, where should we begin? You know, that thing. I guess. Was it? Yeah. So we gotta find a way to get into the police department. Indeed. Indeed. Damn it, where do I... They are! I don't know why. Make them all talk. Now. Do it now. Actually. Oh! Damn it. I was hoping there'd be blood here. Poop. Try his clothes. Nope. Nothing. It won't work, but have fun. Damn it. That's a chemical. Oh my god. I don't know what to do right now, and it sucks. Oh, and it sucks to do. I never know what to do right now, and it sucks. And it sucks. It's awesome. $10 per gram. Your allowance. Does your sister give you that?
Yes, we don't have parents.
We're right.
Then she gives me a bottle instead of my allowance.
Bottle of luminol testing fluid.
Man, I just take the allowance myself.
I am a little stuck, and it sucks. I am listening! Oh my god! She didn't even look at it. Which flavor like this? Pre-infused leaves to steam before brewing. Knew it! That's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. I am his Mia. Or she is my... Top prosecutor is a big sister, no parents. So here's a waste of time. I don't know where Marshall is. Yeah. Computer screen. This room. Tell no one outside the police department. No, I told that old lady at the restaurant everything. Someone's getting into motion. Go back to the Meekin. Absolutely, it's cutting edge stuff. Very now. My daughter, she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then you'll give her nightmares. Alright, fine. What am I missing with Meekin, though, is the problem. What did I need to present to him?
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That car was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Yes, that's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Okay, there we go. Crime details. You do remember? Well, sir, you might say a little... I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. That's why you thought he looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
That sounds pretty much by the book so far.
But that's right, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you asked to it wasn't Goodman!
Me too. That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was just as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointing a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you, my own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke, I was here.
Right.
It's really Meekins.
I'm sorry for me. Why is it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And his body just disappeared from the evidence room. And did you see the ass cut was different too? We don't even know if anyone actually died.
Well, that's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. My crime I swore to stamp out, it's there. It's me, it's on tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
Sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
Hey, Lantern, how you doing?
No, place. I have my own. I'll just check out the crime scene. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief detective's desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Are you sure this is all, You know what that means if there's... You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely... totally perfect. Reach all his drawers, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? It's a dumb craw. Oh god, it is. Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Grant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, right? Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, were they? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident at Gourd Lake? Isn't it good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you! You got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it so he's caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. It's the funniest thing that's happened to you so far. I don't know. This man is a drama queen. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. There being the prosecutors, I mean. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Rhino, I can't give away all their secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate about most of all this hiding stuff, secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job, just like keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut. He was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Whoops! I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Gumshoe? Either him or the Tenzing Blue Badger. What do I present to him? Ha ha ha! Oh, sorry to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, you see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The deadline is February 21st. Better make a note of that, just in case. We submitted the chief of police. ID 5. Somebody started to write 5-9. Someone started to write 5-9. Okay. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Ah, sorry, Rhino. Oh, wait. But it said it can only be submitted to the... Oh, never mind. Ah, there we go. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come. And Rhino asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. That look! Now, Rhino. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate it after all. Rhino, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we just got to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Wait, where's the? Oh, it doesn't. It's not here. Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. How do I? Okay. Let's get out that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? What's the security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well. What's made my Bambina's sky so gray? Like Julia Child and Project Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him to look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than the sheriff's badge in these parts. Nope, time to drink. Yeehaw! It's just Coke. There was some Milton Ice. No, it's okay. Lantern. And bro, oh god, I need to get. There's nothing left. God damn. Okay, fine. We're taking a short interlude so that I may get some more water. Okay, here we are. I apologize for the amount of time that passed. You drank lies. I did not drink lies the first time. You know, the crime scene's awaiting. They said the card reader was on again. Over here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy. I had no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy, then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Yeah, well, maybe this will loosen your tongue. A smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. Okay, only someone who's never been to Texas would say that because that's a Salisbury steak. And, well, they're tasty. They are no. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? My baby? Yeah, Miss Star. Oh, what's this? What? What's wrong? Philly steak lunch. I see. Just a Texas weeb. Honestly, I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
It makes too much sense. Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know.
But I like the broccoli. Miss Starr told us something. She said you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler in the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There's some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transferals.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals, too.
The Western Abu. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
I like stewed cauliflower.
The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
Western boy, it's Italiano.
Oh, he's Italian.
It's a me, Marshall. I'm a cowboy. Hey, look at me. Hey.
Fuck.
Nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Jeez.
Officer Meekins and Detective Gilman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're a security guard and you reckon?
One more thing.
The clip Grant does?
He does! When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. Huh. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Is that his police badge?
So this is the ID card record.
So how did his... Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
Did I get a record of that? Damn it.
Okay, come shoot that badge.
Sorry, but could you explain how this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? Of course you wouldn't bring that up.
mostly forever in the underground vault of the county sheriff's department. That's what we call a transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Alright, let's do this. Evidence room, okay, it's quiet. Investigator. The investigation must be over here. Must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Eek! Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So it's true what I heard? No, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give the $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police can't. Will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today. Boss for a day. Boss for a day? But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. What you got? Efficiency. That way you can tell. Chief, 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 chief. Gee, thanks. That guy's had a rough day. You leave Gumshoe alone. He is our favorite boy. First of all, you'll want to have this. Evidence room floor plans, add up for records. Let's take a look at the, Oh, fine. Okay, that's just... Oh, come on, it wasn't an insult, it was the truth. You hate me so much. Exciting floor plans. His pay just keeps going down. Boss today? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? My boy is broke, please. They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. And my own evidence locker pile. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Haha, of course! I'm a detective after all. They give me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? Always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the Inquiry Committee right now, right? Artificial beef flavor. I like that. I'm trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess at the court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Someone thought of beef when they made that pact. Cedric just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case! SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. You might think. Every lock has fixed so that only one detective can open it. Patrick Brown and MSG. D-card? Well, that's the thing, pal. My D-cards can be lost. Why am I on my third card since entering the force already? That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand?
Say chief enough times and people are going to think you're a chicken zombie.
Hey, chief. Chief. The chief sounds like cheap. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you very much for those bits, Lantern. I appreciate it. Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each finger is coated with a fingerprint. So the only lock we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? Spicy brown salt. Oh my god. Thank you, I appreciate that, Lantern. The handle is a sensor, and if it's the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. If that would happen, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Well, no, he said if that happened, his hand would be black and sizzling, so I don't think that's... It doesn't shock. What can we show him that will get him to talk to us more? Let's see. But Odd is always misunderstood now. Alright. We does it proudly on the day of the awards ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while. Really? Why? Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful. I toiled night and day. I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe. But I can see why they moved it. Okay, what, you're talking about the spicy case. So one thing, speaking as detective. How are we gonna talk about this case? Because these days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. It's only because you always that's because you always lose your card. I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to? I should rebel against the system. Switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because the SL9 connection. I was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. It was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from the case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Oh, that was a bloody, violent case. Violent? So, was it murder? Serial killing. Serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. The killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this is 2 years ago? It's always murder. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. They started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was a detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So that switchblade knife... The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. The victim took the evidence locker himself. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he just got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Hey. Look, equipment is gathering dust here. A sorry-looking fishing pole, that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. I'm not digging around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal. That's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving that case out of Gold Lake, remember? Oh, right. Wow, it feels like it was ages ago. Yeah, shut up. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box? You can't judge a person or machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. I'll ask you permission first. Well, we asked permission last time, so... This place stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would? I know, security's high-tech around here. What is this saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, True Odds has always been a war against oppression. Shoot art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the blue badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. He just broke. He looks like a man of the wild. Oh god! Oh my god, Marion, no! You're at the end of this room? What's this? Blood! It's a little warm, but there's definitely a hammering here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright! What if there are other blessings left in the room? We should use our testing fluid to check it out. Yes, we should. Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. The locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know? You mean SL9? It doesn't have a tag on it. Might just turn on my DS. Starring Eddie Murphy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone broke something big to make all these pieces fall. To make all these pieces. With the gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? SL9 isn't it, pal? See a sticker on one of the pieces here. A piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. Oh no. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Using that DS skill. Oh god, okay. What? I'll give it another shot. No, I want to do it. Damn it! I hit the wrong button. I was trying to get it so it wouldn't let me rotate it anymore. Way to try. Shut up! This thing was broken before. Works so good on controller. Okay, so. Oh, I have to find the piece that's gonna fit. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, that's where it's fucked up. Where is this? It looks like. There we go. Okay, I am right. Okay. It's impossible. You're right, Gumshoe. Shut up. This is the top of the... I'm pretty sure it's this piece. Nope. I thought it was. What the? I've never been more wrong in my life. Oh my god. What? Oh. Ha! Kindergarten, shut up! Oh, this is possibly... okay, is this... It's this one. This one, okay. No, wait, no. Not that one, but, this guy, here we go. There we go, okay. I'm getting there, I'm getting there! See? Okay, now this one's gonna be this funky looking piece. See? You try putting it together, buddy, eh? What the? Really? Really, game? You're gonna do this? You're gonna do me dirty like this? See? We're getting there. What? Oh, maybe it's...
Nope. Damn it. There we go. Just break the vase and do it that way. Oh my god. There we go. And this is the most easiest piece. There's something missing though. Huh? Well, I think we did it. Some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Are some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I can't understand how it got broken. I was about to say, there's something in the oh no, there's not. One of the handles was... What a detective. Hey, look, they're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. That's the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Time to spritz. Okay, there's the bloody handprint. Oh, shut up, Ewok! I knew it. This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker. It's mine! It's yours? Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. Not the luminol. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jump down the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. What? Oh shit, someone did die there. Never seen one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? This proves that something really happened in front of his locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you did want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Who's the Andorian? Oh my god. So now where do we need to go? There's... Why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. That looks like a jar. Besides, it's fun. You should spray more just in case, besides it's fun. I already sprayed everywhere! Wait, what's this? Oh ho 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 ho!
Why am I getting a reaction here, too? There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Spray! Spray, damn you! Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What? This? It's called luminal testing fluid. What do you get your hands on that? Retro, huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief. Where did you get this, Emma? Where do you get this, Emma? I just buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. There's something sticking out of here. Yeah, sure. I guess it must be evidence in some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put it this year. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. Oh my god, Ewok, no. I'm not responsible for the evidence yet. That said, the evidence locker was open recently. How do you know? If you can leave things hanging out like that, the evidence room gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Some Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. Hope he doesn't tuck his shirt in under that trench coat, either. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal! Let's, look at the map. He just needs a hug. Okay, so we found blood there, blood there, blood there. Okay. Just with her shooting hand. This is neither wild nor west here. But that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so. I'm lost. Looks like you still have to get anywhere with this guy. Okay, no. Transfer. Security system. So they should know. How much is he gonna shake? It's a dull knife. Okay. 7777777 at 420. 49899596. He's tied to the stabbing. How am I gonna give? What evidence do I need to give him? I'm not as bad as the judge, god damn it. Wait, what? Why is it not? Oh. See this? This is the victim's ID card. The one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 584-2189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Why are 450 and 515 are the same? Why is that? For example, it's a perfect match. It was used at 514, right before the stabbing. But some more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Gilman was in the evidence room. Oh, wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I don't know, that's my ID card. Goodness, show his ID card, what did he do? This thing, suddenly he pointed the knife at me. His ID card then. Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win.
I guess I can give you this ID card record. Ah, good idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Sure, it's back in. Ah, goddamn, fine. Fuck you. Hey, who works here? Gumshoe! It's still nearby. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it? The second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? What? Court record. Wait, what is... How does he... Wait, what? Edgeworth had come in the evidence room. Hey, pal, look at the time. Something you need to be going to? Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. Of course he does. I'm gonna give them my report for the day. What? Oh, it's a restaurant. That might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Find out later, Hawk. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? Oh my god. I'm off, pal. Later. You'll regret your life! I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Okay, I have to take a look at the record now. What is... Okay, Bruce Goodman, Miles Edgeworth. Okay, so 4:40 he comes in. I can't... What is going on? I'm so lost! It's a mystery. I'm no good at this shit. Oh god. Go find my boy. I'm gonna go find Edgeworth. What? What? Oh, I guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have you been somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? Standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right. Has the hotel bring him tea service? But Kia! Good lord. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was... Oh, by the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he's trying to console me somehow. Wait. Why is Black Tom Cassidy? Bean, how you doing? Fast, Edgeworth ain't no saint. Kia. They're obviously on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Could I have Fire Club? Her committee. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this as not a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Oh my god. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However... Something happened. Ah, no, Ziggy. I give control of the investigation over to the police department. Yes, I'm glad you got to catch it too, Bean. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. He probably didn't do the thing you think he did, huh? What, sleep with Gumshoe? I do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've only done what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Not yet. Well, it's Tuesday, so my weekend's been okay. But still. Wow, I've never seen it this out of sorts. Okay, you wanna explain something to me, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, What is this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that I wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it in here, here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It's Monday, part 2. It would have to be in evidence. It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Guess what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Oh my god! It gets deeper and deeper! Stop it as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. But it does. Oh, it does. Tag says AI 16. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth said. That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Show Edgeworth how much of a good boy you've been. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea? I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. What side are you on, anyway? It's the guy from Don't Fuck With... Oh my god, what the hell? That's not the stuff. I just show him best evidence I can. Oh, that's it? That's okay. What the fuck? What stuff is it? I have nothing new. What am I missing? What old stuff? I'm not! I swear to God, I don't know! You don't do nothing value to the discussion. Like, what? He already saw that! Oh shit. Dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. I thought he was doing the same shit. You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I thought I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder on that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Oh, god damn it. It's so 9, isn't it? It was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coup was involved in the case 2 years ago then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. You get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor asked. Our chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science.
Huh? Wait, yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid, Well then, you might want to have a use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
Where you press them in casual cover. Oh god, no! It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files to everyone involved.
Thanks.
How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprint file received. Okay.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. Remember, a suspicious handprint somewhere. Yeah, okay. I can't believe I'm an idiot, but anyway. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I thought the fingerprints would be on file or... Woo! Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, we're gonna move back to... Are you serious? No, that's not funny. Are you... Oh, no. Wait. No, how do I use the fingerprints? I want to use them on the phone. Oh, from handprints. Oh. I was just being thorough. Thank you for, not realizing what I was getting to. It's okay. It's okay, though. It's okay, I'm just being thorough. You never know. That's alright. Just assume things. That's okay. Let's turn up a suspicious handprint. Here. It's blood on the Texas evidence locker. Let's see the secret weapon we just borrowed. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I can't tell the difference at a glance. Quick procrastinating, choose a finger. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes as we show you how the Nintendo DS works. Huh? How do you do that? See? Looks like it did the trick. With the control, it just completely did the print. Spread as well, spread. Just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? Before you'd actually have to into the DS. Yeah, it counts on a birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though. Yes, sir. That's fun. I think he knows anything. You just pour the powder in the stick and blow away the extra. Favorites, right? I guess I better give it a try. Aha! You did it! You found one! But it looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes it's with scientific investigations. Now sniff it! But it does seem a shame. Alright, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. There is another fingerprint outside the bloody handprint. Fingerprints outside the blood. Right there! Woo! Yeah! Starting to live out, oh god. It's a clear ass print, motherfucker! But it's not clear enough, is it? No, we gotta make it clearer.
Yay, a print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? It gives you that eye. I guess she's right. Leave the fingerprint out we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point at the person you think that left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint on the fingerprints are in the different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So these fingerprints will we most likely find on this evidence locker. Detective Gumshoe. Comparing. Comparison complete. Match found. Eternal bleeding and bloody coughs. Aha! These prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess it's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Yeah! Yay! I did it! So we got the little fluid wrapping, right? Right! There's a handprint here! Okay, wanna try using this? Check for prints. Oh, I have to warn you about something first. One, the area with the blood was wiped away, right? We've only ended up finding it using the chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. You say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me! Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Ah, yeah! I give it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. A clearer result. Okay, let's try a different finger then. There we go. Yeah! It looks so pretty. Okay, let's see here. Who is the owner of the print? Well, howdy, partner. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Added to the court record. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. Marshall looking cute though. Oh my god, oh no. Why would Officer Marshall? Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess it's what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. To be continued. Oh my god. It's heating up in here, folks. Oh god. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So, how did it go? It says Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I feared as much, so I struck a plea bargain. Plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... What should I regret? I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belonged to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Pray for me. Please, dear God, pray for me.
Of course, no session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain in both places at the same time.
That's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room it just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial. What are the duties as prosecutors to prevent impartial evidence? Today I'll present evidence related to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
That's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Miss Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For this first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Grammar, what do you mean? I missed that.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Beacon, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir. Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is... Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. Person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
Oh, God.
Oxy! Oh my God, how are you? Please, Miss Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir. Officer Beacons. Yes, sir? Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. Oh, God.
You can't fault it for a lack of enthusiasm.
Car report, sir.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Well, it's not my normal duty. I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I saw a suspicious man on the security room screen and rushed into that room. Wait.
Ooh, already, okay.
I was only doing what I was trying to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. But then I passed out. And another officer stabbed me awake.
Okay, I see so many holes there.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Before they do unto you. That's the Meeking's family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain your consciousness. Yes, sir. You knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Here's more info to work with.
Oh no, the health department. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
Yikes. Now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime. which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir. I was sure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for that day, sir. I see. It sounds like a very, important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Which of the room? In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is! I found it! This is the one right there! Would you please read us the number? Yes, sir! It's 498-9596. That's my number, sir! I see. Huh. But the number 498956 is shown being used twice. Well, he did say he took the badger in, so that could explain it. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time was when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. The second time was when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see. So it's during that second time when... Yes, sir. That's when I spotted the bat on the security screen. Get it added on the ID card record. Okay. Let's try to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It's you! How are you doing? Oh my god, it's been ages! Holy shit! Ah! What is going on here? Hey, how you doing? Blast from the past. Right. It was a knife, sir. A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You weren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. It's an imagine, sir. Some arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. If you just kept your cool with your hand wouldn't be... I saw blood trickling down my arm. I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. I did it. Okay. I am doing pretty damn good. You know, all things considered. You know, apocalypse and all that. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I don't know, I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. Next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then... The next thing I knew... Yes? You punched me right in my face, sir! I passed out until another officer smacked me awake! About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious! Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too! Woke up crying tears of pain! That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. Although I made sure to finish my mission. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned to the engines before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Cat delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The Chief delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir! That's absolutely right, sir! A videotape, sir! It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. I was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Oh my god. Well, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Someone's kink is what? What the fuck? No! It covers the face! Oh my god, it just keeps going. Where's the... What? It's a security camera. It means it was on an automatic thing. Yeah, sure. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? The hell is that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir! It's the Blue Badger, sir! Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter, someone in the evidence room, and some sort of, activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir! As you wish, sir! Mystery Man. Oh my god, something. His face can't be seen clearly in the video. But there's no question the other person was Detective Goodman, sir! I mean, he opened the locker which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do! He opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir! So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it! But a fingerprint. Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. It was active. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have had to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife? Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter? The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not? More to the point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh yes, sir. But I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see. Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it. But you don't know for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must look at the... Oh, wait. Only you can verify it. Why is everyone looking at me? The labial stares are disturbing, or... Meekins. Eek! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who brandished an knife was Bruce Goodman. Tell us whether you are positive it was him. What about these lockers? Is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past.
They only responded to registered fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of methods he's tried. No, registered fingerprints, then he must have been the person Walker was assigned to. This too. Okay. Walker, so it must be him. I'm gonna say because I think I'm wrong. No, I was gonna show him a picture of the detective! I forgot you keep asking, but you don't know for sure. Okay. Okay. Just kidding. How would you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know? The workers in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. Just listen to my romantic troubles, sir. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Sir! If I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. It was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point, the footage doesn't lie. That is. Unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? There's a problem! Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to a possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. You want me to point it out? Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. Good luck, Mr. Curry. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you can speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video? It's the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. Let's go save our game just before. Let's have see fast forward Ryan or pause the video. Okay, just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. I've played too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How does he ever become a police officer? Please enlighten us. Okay. What is that? First thing they had it, but then he got distracted. Wait, what? This? No, wait. You guys are fucking with me. You have to be fucking with me. It was the cop statue at home. Okay, wait, what? Well, he was wearing mascot thing, so it's not that. I thought it was the muffler. But then it looks like it has sharp, pointy fingers, but I can't go down that far. Oh wait, I can. There was something there that shouldn't be there. The light. It's the light's on. It was unlocked. And this strange about the video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the lock apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light turns on and the lock is released. Hey, who's that lady in Gumshoe's locker? And the music keeps going. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. Yeah, but I got it. I got it with no help either, other than I missed something. So there's something seriously wrong with this picture. Blinky. I would have gotten it. I would have fucking gotten it. Because I did think about the light. I honest to God, I swear to God I did. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind a little earlier. The music! Oh God! You know what? I can't, no. I'll do this with no help. I will do this with no help. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit! Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah! Order! Order! What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. The locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. Now I know, it must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. A sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Yeah, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Miss Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why was the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the system sensor? Something jam the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. It's coming to the clue somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Okay, what? Damn it. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Oh, thank God the music stopped. Yep. The glove. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. Sir! It's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car door, sir. We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? The badger will never stop. No wonder you guys hate this. And all my projects were Hawk Retro. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. It's that fucking face. My object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it's not to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene. There just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulator, you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out. No, we do. Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door? It was the screwdriver! I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. I literally cried for a split second. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Isn't that so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir! Order! So are we to believe, then, that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Don't be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility, and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir! Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir! They're for show. They are. Is this a joke? His pants are so short. Very well. Begin your testimony. I love how they had to have the 3D stuff to show off the 3DS's capabilities. There's one other thing about the prison map with Detective Goodman, sir! One must use their ID card. When ID card is used, there's a record of it. Tell the corrupt detective to use his card! Tippy's court is it says in Chrono Trigger. I see. I have the ID record right here, Your Honor. The day used at 514 is that of the victim. Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? The particular end of this room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right. I see. Now, let us move on to the cross-examination. Okay. I can do this. So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as a stone, sir. My hand was a wrapped of bandages. I didn't even give the V for victory sign, sir.
Can he just use his right hand for that?
Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. In this room, one must use their ID card. Is that card hanging from your neck, one of these ID cards? Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuff, sir. I keep it here, so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining time, it's my ID card that gets stuck. Hey, Somber, how you doing, man? I need to give you your intro.
Beep beep, you said fuck. Zombies here.
Oh no, you don't have the COVID, do you, man? I hope not. I hope you're okay. You're just feeling a little under the weather. Okay. Just leave this one alone. Anyway, each police officer has only one ID card. Oh, that sucks, man. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. Let it be noted that this This is the record the witness referred to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman? What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here. So it is, Your Honor. What are you wearing a toaster on his face? What? Oh. Shh, don't stare at him. Don't stare at him. You've got the wrong color, kid. It would seem the Inquiry Committee will want to speak with you again today. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled out a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. But maybe he just panicked? Everything stems from the contradictions. Let's point them out. That's right. What do you think? I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show him what we've got. Fuck it, I'm trying. It has to be this, right? You're gonna fuck with me. Oh, thank God. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room of the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. Lost item report. It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. It's the Badger. Order! Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room, Officer Meekins' encounter, was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the lock in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes? What is he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Oh no, oh no! Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone on such lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place. The police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observe the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Ah! I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. Activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana...
What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. But where are they? However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses would be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident of the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand!
Mr. Wright, do you mean...
Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom did you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name, before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edward know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to this defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Star Jesus Ranger. Yeah. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. First, please prepare the witness during this time. We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. Oh my god, it keeps going and going and going. This is a super long one. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out.
Lana?
You're the one who knows everything. Emma.
You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Guess I am. I'll come back later. What? What? You just... Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Call the Edulance. Joke from show. Poor Gumshoe. You got a lot of nerve, pal. Make a detective run all around while I'm on duty. And top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Sorry, Detective.
You better be, pal. Hey, hey, hey! 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 I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Skye.
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
Oh, oh, ho, 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 ho. You mean this, right?
My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Can I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incident? But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought over here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case.
This guy was a witness?
Take it from me. You don't want anything to do with serial murders. Okay, I have to read this. We have to read it.
Okay, close. Perpetrator Joe Dark.
Joe Dark.
Crime, serial murder, sentence, death. Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Curdy, Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, Neil Marshall. Head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses Lana Skye, Emma Skye. Investigation Task Force. Damon Gant, Lana Skye. Head investigators Bruce Goodman, Jake Marshall, Angel Starr. But Emma was a witness too? And Neil...
Holy shit!
Those serial murders.
Oh, what? Now that I brought you stuff, you're just gonna ignore me?
Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana! This SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark... No, Lana! It's over with! No! Emma, wait! She ran away.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, Mel, but I'm out of here.
Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. No, you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better take a good look at this file.
Fuck. To be continued.
We're finishing it tonight. Tonight.
But this is the third and final day.
The whole time.
Going over convenient for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
Emma didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of the God in the evidence room on the day of the crime. Not always, no. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Me, partner. Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly across intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. Oh, have a drink.
Oh, I know. You're a patrolman.
What is he? That's her name. If you listen hard enough, you can hear the wind, the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day the crime took place. Is this correct?
According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? Desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. And please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English.
3 days. Yeah, 3.
Where in the Bone Orchard? He said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, there was protected by 2 security systems anyways. If I remember right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're all out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. I can't say particularly. I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks on the evidence lockers? Fingerprint-activated locks. What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines, or with following orders. This is the 3rd trial day. Everyone's got their weakness now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? It seems like trouble. This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. Isn't this the 3rd day? I feel so dumb, is it? No, it's not. It's day 3. I thought so. Just wary on that bone orchard. Oh, don't make me. True, but it is day 3. I need to keep an eye on the evidence room. Let's make sure nothing moves the security camera monitor. The room's so still. Even time dies in there. I was just a caretaker and interred the recordings. You interred them? These are nothing aren't that useful. When the time would come, I'd erase the tape. Oh, hey, lantern.
In leaning into the martial revenge theory, also just wanna say chief, bark, bark, bark.
Thank you for the bits, Lantern. I appreciate that. Visuals recorded. Tapes will be erased every 6 hours. Each time I erased the tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. This guy's a flair for the dramatic, but isn't going to do him any good. So in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room. But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? And you heard a word I said, partner. Told you that ain't my style. I'm afraid I don't understand. No desperado I know lets rules get in his way. No desperados I know join the police force. Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime. It's between you and me. I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day. There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner. Can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks. How does this guy avoid being fired? You used to be a detective, so you used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course. Back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence. And yet, you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner. I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works. That's quite, incredible. The sensors on wall panels cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe says something like that too. At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place? Right, it was a suicide saloon at the time it went down. What were you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. Not even Angel steak lunches can beat that parlor's vongole of sepia pasta. Spaghetti Western. Did you mean to tell us? You abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles? Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. Wait, whoa, that is... Lantern. I hope this has at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. This isn't usually where Enter says, did you not want to raise this year? Just answer trial managers. Out of ammo, Officer Marshall? That's right, partner, or as you call it, evidence. You plan to pin us into this crime, you better draw. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. My steel horse is waiting to carry back west into the sunset. This guy's might be responsible for gathering the evidence room. Nobody doesn't appear to have seen anything. Things don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that. Apparently, superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I'd better up the ante. How does it did you keep an eye on the evidence room? Wait, not move okay, wait, I entered them. artistically into the room. Yeah, I know. I have the trump card, which is the bloody hand. But what do I have besides that? I just want to take a look and see. That's true. He didn't know about the locks. This is represented about the. But where would I present it is the question. I've already presented the glove, though. Something of his. I don't recall that we did. Just a glove. Yeah, we didn't find anything of his specifically. Just the glove. Yeah, but... Okay, I'm fucking lost. I feel stupid. Why would that matter? Well, yeah, but... God, but he doesn't know about the... And Andrew already said that there are other cops who have no idea how they open it. Because they're all idiots. How would I have gotten that? I'm at the wrong spot. God damn it. There we go. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, now I know. I know exactly what happened. The cloth on the locker. God damn it. Okay. No cloth. Okay. Scuffle. Okay. Okay. And the fucking cloth. I hit check. I meant to present. What? What? What the fuck? He just said that was his trump card. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? This is... I'm never playing these games again. I swear to God. This... Okay, I fucking give up. I'm done playing. We're done. It's over. No more. Ever again. Okay. I'm done. I'm fucking... If I chase security, what? I just present the fingerprint here because it makes no goddamn sense. I'm actually salty about this. This is stupid. This makes no sense. But I'm gonna present it, and it's going to. Yep, there it is again. Yeah. I'm actually pissed off right now. I am so annoyed right now. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what I saved last. Fuck this shit. Like, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. This makes no sense to me. Even the way the game was presenting it, it said, I have this trump card, which I imagine, we have his fingerprint in there. That was the trump card. That's the proof that he was in there, even though he said he wasn't. That's why I didn't want to use it. Otherwise, I would have used the fingerprint right off the bat. That's why I'm mad. This strike you as odd. That is, you being called in to testify like this. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. No, it annoyed. Okay, what is his trump card then? I knew you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or, to be exact, a handprint. It's a real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. What is the meaning of this? Your bloodstained fingerprints were on the crime scene? The blood was wiped away. However, a luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? It seems to me there ain't a person in the room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About the bloodstained fingerprints? Very well, you may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. Like, when I feel I get it, but then it's something like this where the game makes me think that I'm wrong. That's why I'm pissed off at it. It's like the logical fallacies are just astronomical. No, I feel... This alone has made me hate this series. I'm never playing these again. Never. It's only natural that my fingerprints are in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it. It's valid, although there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. I'm so fucking annoyed. Of course, I have the witness. Something I can feel it. Let's prove it. Because I was gonna pick the fingerprint, but then Phoenix said I have my trump card, I have to hold on to it. So I thought, oh, he must mean the fingerprint, which proves he was there. That's my natural... Am I wrong? how do you put it? Pay your respects once a month? Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams. I love how no one's answering me. So I'm the idiot here. Okay. It's possible. You know, it's true. Whatever. I'm the stupidest person in the room. I accept that. It's strange if my prints weren't all over that locker. Apparently, his fingerprint data was never removed from the locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it. God damn it, Retro. Maybe the same place as Bloodstained anyway. So then, what about the bloody handprint? Wasn't mine, it's no mystery. Please explain. The locker is covered with my fingerprints. It just so happened. Unrelated. There it is night and day. Kind of like cereal and cereal. One's got to do with breakfast, while the other's a type of murder. He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different. I don't see what homonyms have to do with this. Murder was wearing gloves. How do you know that? I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a blood stain at the scene, though, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It's found at Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer, wearing gloves, happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. That's the logical conclusion. Are you starting to get the picture, partner? The picture? The sealed blood in the desert is just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and it's this. The security tape. As long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. Finally, I can use the fucking tape. Please consider carefully where you're going with this crossing. Yes, continue testimony, Marshall. Please let this be right. Actually, yeah, we're fucking safe scumming the shit out of it because I hate myself right now. I'm not happy. I'm upset. I'm annoyed that when I think I have it, I put the wrong... Fuck! What do you mean by that? You know what time it is crime, is that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have. But that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots? Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on tape. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, then please do so now. Oh, fucking finally! Mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might wind up being the one making the mistake. There's the music again. Like, I like this game series, but I swear to God, like, am I alone in this? Seriously, am I alone in feeling the way that I feel right now? I can't be the only one that feels, like, upset and gypped by this whole thing, can I? Bring our attention back to the security camera. Whoa. This is gonna take a bit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but I can't even. I'm probably not even gonna be happy when the music starts. That's the problem. I just feel this knot in my stomach. You know. Okay.
We got this, fam. I swear, partner, chief, friend, buddy, pal, chum, I could not have committed this murder because I know who really did it, and I know because, well, you see, he turned himself into a shoe, a gumshoe. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Also, you have so many reprimands you will never be able to. Wait, what? No, Hawk, please. Stay away from that save and load button. My only weakness. Save S coming.
Save us coming. I'll play it again to testify. God damn it, Kia.
I swear, partner.
No, stop. File, save as. Alright. Save it. Okay. Boom. Alright. Complete. Okay, we did that. And then I need to put it in general. Okay, and the copy of the recording is going to be in general chat. That's so annoying, though. Ugh. And I feel stupid, and I hate feeling stupid. Especially when I think that I've got it, and it makes sense to me. But nope, I'm just an idiot, so whatever. Whatever you think, Lantern. Whatever you think and believe. It's a mistake, I'm afraid. You'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall. The days are short, Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. The key lies at a certain locker shown in the video. That locker with the white cloth sticking out. That was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. Oh, the white cloth! It's gone! What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Order. See, that's the only... Hold your horses. Sorry, partner. But you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was opened? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened a locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? This guy isn't just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah? I'll call your bluff. You say you opened that locker. Now prove it! Is this where I show the... Is this where I present this? Please just tell me, is this where I present the safe? Because that's my gut. My gut says safe. Fingerprint sensor. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detective they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? I go for murder. No! Order! Witness, explain yourself. If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. Olay! Please answer the question! What is he now, a bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure out the rest from here. We can. Have a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. If that's so, then where was the witness? It seems Miss Wright has an answer. That's right, the only possible conclusion. Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? Officer Marshall was standing right there. Right here. There, but that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was. Correct. Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he'd know for sure. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. I entered the evidence room. I asked him to show his card, sir. Yes. And how did Detective Goodman respond? He said he pulled a knife on me. I almost said sir. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Yes, he would have needed it to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized that the man wasn't Detective Goodman. And a flask, Lantern, and a flask. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? You've got quite an imagination, partner. We got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence? He's still denying it. You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I guess I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Well, Mr. Wright? Dressed up as the victim? Well, not anything like that. I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat. This can't be happening. So obvious he's the one. What can I do? It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you something, someone who told me when I was just starting out. When you run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. Basics. For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. Phoenix, look at my... Try to think outside of the box. I shouldn't look for proof that Arthur Marshall was in disguise. But rather, I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. Yet he did, despite the chance it might be discovered later as it has been. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense's argument, Officer Jack Marshall dressed up as Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then after the crime was committed... Yeah. These are very unrealistic, BG. I mean... He opened his own locker for some unknown reason. The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside. So what exactly is the piece of cloth? Perhaps the video is the key to all our unanswered questions. I don't have any evidence of the videos. This video is my only shot. Very well, let's take yet another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. Please show us why the witness had to open his locker. Oh, God! The music haunts my soul! What was the white cloth is the question. you have anything on him? No. Oh! Oh! For some reason, you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman and enter the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat? You couldn't just walk out like that. So you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, partner. My confidence is returning. Slightly. Now then, Officer Marshall, are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, if you were only half as persistent then as you are today, y'all wouldn't have to be here now would we? Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Alright, it seems the time has come. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. I was expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out and managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. The victim was really you. But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor in the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor. It was way too much blood for such a small donation. When you say it, you mean... Do you even have to ask, partner? The SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since then. That case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transfer all that day. Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over. But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. Mr. Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it? That day was my last chance, that's why I know what to do! Goodman. We're gonna make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer. I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So you did it to fool the security camera. A detective's ID card? I stole that the morning of the incident. So that really was why Goodman started filling out that lost item report. I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot. The ID card I found was left at by Officer Marshall. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner? I mean the fingerprint-activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. But he couldn't because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. There's been Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off? Let's just say I was a little surprised. I don't plan on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. Didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time. Officer Meekins certainly is a 1 in a million type of person. The detective on intruder and demanding he should be shown his ID. I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year. Where did Edgeworth get so much influence?
Anyway, he threw himself at me and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out that way. Me knocking him out and everything. By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, you mean this one? I don't know what to say. So you knocked Officer Meekins out and... Camera. So you did your research beforehand. Those who get into the desert unprepared, don't live long in partner. I didn't think it would make a difference though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. Yeah, you really just. However, you bloodied your own coat in the struggle with Officer Meekins. In the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I have a marker stashed in there. What was Officer Meekins doing during that time? What else? He was sleeping like a baby. That day. But the blood found on the scene certainly indicates a crime took place. What are you, blind? The victim shown on that tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner. So you stole the evidence from the locker. Actually, no I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. What? Mr. Edgeworth, where is that evidence? It's still missing, y'all. Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, can I ask you one thing? Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer. Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer. This is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not salary cuts are never a valid solution. Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine, and I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. You know why? So 2 years ago, wasn't it? That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room. Joe Dog was convicted for his crimes. The one thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence. I remember the Joe Dog case. It involved serial murders, didn't it? I don't intend to complain with how it turned out, but there's something that still bothers me. Something went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about. What happened? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Why is he so concerned with this incident? Everyone's involved. Fine, they get to press him. Please let me press him. This is the time. There we go. Music stopped. I'm good. Mr. Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name, Marshall, is mentioned in here. In a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Neil Marshall? Yeah. I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago, he received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. What? A prosecutor? Must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. That's right. He was killed. And the case fell into your hands. But what's his relation to you? He was my brother. He was investigating the murders with Damon Gant, the then Deputy Chief of Police. He was cute. That's the other character in the picture. The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Oh, he guilty. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. It was all we needed. It runs in the family. He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case is finally closed. At least according to public records. What do you mean? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it? That's your reason for your insane actions?
Mads Mikkelsen? It's what our brother's death and what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Well, at least one thing's for certain. We now know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime. But that was the last day the SO9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with this resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguised himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that. So, if no one was murdered in the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Which, in turn, means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Which is why we examined the incident in the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. Seems to me, this boy's got the draw on you, partner. All the mysteries of the police department have been resolved. No doubt about it. Our sole murder took place in the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Skye. And the testimony of one Miss Angel Starr is completely incontestable. If you have a response, make it a single word or less. Ah! I rest my case. No, I know what to do, I know what to do, I know what to do! It seems the trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I don't need to waste my time. Disproving the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty. Now then, the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. What? Your Honor? Wait, Emma. The defense has an objection. A scientific objection. Right? What do you mean, right? Mr. Wright, are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor? In a sense. Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking for is a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. Hey, Edgeworth is... I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SO9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings. Now that she mentions it, the names of both Skye sisters are in that file. But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. Now it's only one thing. The other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found on the Detective Gumshoe's locker? But no fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured out if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find something? No. Huh? Sorry, I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. Is that all? Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student. And I'm just an attorney. But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you. Me? Oh boy. Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright, with regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Anything for his Is there a problem with this? Mr. Wright, I'm sorry I can't be of more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana won't be... Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. Yes, Your Honor. Concentrates now. What could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that's clear is you're grasping this right. You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on there? Oh. I'm sorry. Did you not get the fucking updated evidence plans? Something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. But afraid the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. But I was right. With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I can use. We're trying to get for something is missing on the floor plans. Where's... Check. Yep, okay, there we go. Yep. As I say back west, even a blind man can hit with a buckshot. That is, so long as he's facing the general direction. It seems Mr. Ross not sure which direction to face. It's no use. The more evidence there is, the greater the chance of me being wrong. What? That's right. I'm trying to remember what... Wait. It's... Prove this time. Wait, what is... I thought it was the blood stain. Is it the vase? Is it the vase? It's still dancing. Is it serious? This can't, it can't be. Holy shit. What about that piece of plywood? The Blue Badger, mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not there. So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well, what? That's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing there, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker. What? So that means, just exactly what does this mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? No traces were undeniably found on that locker. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there. Sorry, think it through scientifically. Emma, on that afternoon, Reese was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right? It would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. At least being his blood mark. What was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in? Just a moment. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. Okay, that's what fucked me up. I didn't realize it was in front of, actually, like, right in front of, I thought it was, like, in the corner or something, because they walked behind it, right? Yeah, they fucking walked behind it. That's what fucked me up. Did they walk behind it or in front of it? Can someone tell me? Okay. Well, I know, but when they walked through, did they go behind it or in front of it? I can't remember. I seem to remember them going in behind it. That's what fucked me up from the other time. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman, when he was really murdered. That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, this does not explain the blood mark found on the locker. So then, assuming this murder you brought really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves what had occurred. Oh my god, ow. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta go say goodbye to my wife real quick. Okay, proof. Present attorney badge. How do I? Oh. Damn it, I hit the button instead. We did the first incident occur. Summarize, the defense claims that prior to the office meetings being cut by Jake Marshall, who is posing as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in the evidence room. That's right, the blood mark in the locker proves this. Very well, then tell us. When did this first incident occur? As Mr. Edgeworth said, proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that. Now then, will the defense please present its evidence? If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card. Oh! The ID card record! 420 time! Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at... let's see here, 4:50 p.m. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be... 4:40 p.m.? Ah! Miles Edgeworth! Just what have you done? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand either. It's clear from the luminol test that blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. It would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and cleanse the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card number remaining. 7777777. Talk about a lucky number. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with this 7777777. I did not miss a 7! No, I didn't. Wait, fuck, 7. Fuck, I missed one! Sergeant, please don't get it this ASAP. Find out whose ID number is 7777777. It's 8. That's 7 too many. Oh no. Wait, unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least, at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number is 777777. There is only 7! Goddamn, you guys are... My confidence is dead because of you guys. I want someone of the higher rank, with the rank of captain or higher. Someone who's so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. But that's ridiculous. Just how... I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge filed against an executive is accepted. An official charge? You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates. No, I'm talking about before, when I said... God damn all of you people! I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I'd appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Yes? No, not to you. To her, the defendant sitting over there. To your own little executive. Lana? Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her ID number, and it's not 7777777. Don't play with me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident. It's a night incident. Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. But Lana... I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Defendant, that's what are you saying? I did nothing wrong. Oh God. I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't. I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana! Even if it involved forging evidence. See, that's what I'm talking about. No. No! Order, 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 order! Lana's remarks caused such a stir. I guess the girl will have to wait until the following day. Oh, you're right, there's one more.